I think Ryan Upchurch would be good for the format, if you know what I mean, if we could ever get him to dial in.
Rapper and singer Jelly Roll had been encouraging Ryan Upchurch to join the major label industry for quite some time. It's extra nasty when you hold into account that every single time Upchurch wants to stay to himself, here comes Jelly Roll along with Adam Calhoun trying to knock on his door. Hey, we still friends? Where you at? I need to know where you at. The only time I'm worried is when I don't know where you're at, Upchurch.
Name me another artist that needs to be, who's the next Jelly Roll that needs to be on country radio?
Oh, goodness. Struggle Jennings, 100%. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the Struggle No Hate Me. Struggle Jennings is working on a country album right now. I came and wrote with him on a song. He's got an incredible project. It's coming out next year. I'm trying to get, I hope the next Waylon and Willie, me and him do together. I hope Struggle, comes over. I think Ryan Upchurch would be good for the format, if you know what I mean, if we could ever get him to dial in.
In 2024, clips leaked online from a meeting of sorts from January 2023. And in this meeting, Jelly Roll was saying a lot of nastiness, a lot of trying to recruit Upchurch to the industry. It got pretty bad.
Phone in means it's so easy I can do whatever I want to. I can just phone that in. That's whenever I went back and said, I'm not sure Ryan even wants to. Yeah, listen. I don't think country radio is anything he wants to be a part of. Like I said in the bootleg Heather, I talked to Ryan. So he could have called me last night and be like, yo, are these people playing with your interview or how did you mean this? You my dog. Why would you even phone me like this? Because my spirit is I'm in a radio interview with Nashville radio people. Because I'm on Nashville radio finally, which one we should all be celebrating. There should be a moment unanimously for everybody in our culture that goes, yo, Jelly Roll snuck in the back door on these bitches, dog. He probably in there doing cocaine and fucking starting fights and shit. All dudes in there. That's how I thought that should be received. We'll start there. You feel me? But I'm never going to go into one of these interviews and not bring up Ryan Upchurch, not bring up Adam Calhoun, and not bring up Struggle. Because one, these are my friends. So I thought. Let me tell you something else. If somebody would call, if I said something about Ryan on the internet last night that could have been taken out of context, because it didn't seem like Ryan was coming for me the way people made it look. It looked like his beef was with Taste the Country, which is another thing he could have called me. I would have said, Evan Paul, we hate me to Evan Paul wants to talk to Ryan. So we can go to Taste the Country tomorrow.
See, that's the thing. Like, here's where I'm coming from. All the shit that has happened the past 3 months don't add up. I've had people sending me screenshots of Bunnie's friends hitting up other people asking about dirt on me that is other girls in the group. I was like, what the fuck? Then the shit with Bravo. So Bravo want to stab, poke at me, poke at him. So I do something about it. Okay. Right after that, that's when I seen Bunnie post talking about insinuating I was a clown. And some clown shit was going on. That's the only thing that happened in the past 48 hours. Anybody saying I ain't got respect for you is a fucking liar, because I ain't say nothing about none of this for 2 months. I ain't never said nothing. And you don't talk about somebody's old lady. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with the dude, you say it to the dude. Not a problem.
The problem is you allow, but this is what I see happen with All-Star Youngbuck, and this is why I came here. Anytime you get two guys as polarizing as big as me and you are in the music business right now, and then you add in guys like Adam who are crossing waves and struggle. We're talking about 4 fucking millionaires in this room right now just to fucking sing a song. It's unreal, bro. This has never happened in Nashville history before now. The closest it's ever got was Joe fucking Lee, and they would never sit down and have these conversations. So people would send these screenshots of some third party in their group doing this. I see this play. And then the problem with that is it's going to keep getting worse, bro. But if we can't keep this circle tight right here, if we can't stay in tune with each other and be cool and just call me and go, yo, tell her, I fuck with Bunnie. Why is her bitch doing this? Man, my wife would have straightened that. If we could have linked that back to my wife would have fired whoever that bitch was. Just like she was willing to turn over the Cole Arbors podcast immediately. Just like
girl and dude.
just like she was willing to and he said, I'll give her 10 grand. I said, one money. She said, she's going to you right now. Well, tell her, go put it out. We had this conversation. But speaking of Nicole Arbor, I'm getting sued for her right now because of you. I stood up for you because I stood up for you and party one night. And you know the kind of friend I am? I didn't call nobody and say I did that job. I never called you about that. It's on the internet. I'm sure you've seen it. If you didn't see that, somebody's feeding you the wrong shit. If they're sending you the clip where they take something I say out of context and they're not sending you the clip where you're talking Nicole Arbor's attacking me on the internet right now because I'm standing up for you, then you got the wrong people sending you the wrong shit, church.
But dude, that's the thing. Nobody's sending me nothing. Dude, you can ask anybody in the church, bro, I'm good there now.
Well, you said somebody sent you a bunch of screenshots.
They did, but I'm talking about the internet. I don't really
I don't have social media on any.
But what I'm getting at is this. If you look at what he's happened over the past, you look. Go back to the market, get snaps. All right, you go back to the strategy. All right,
That third chase off my tool.
well, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay, so you want me to screenshot email right now? I literally emailed my booking agent and said, I can't take Chase Matthews until he resolves this issue.
No, you don't have to show me that because I believe you. But what I'm getting at is like stuff like the title and the stuff, these mainstream elements. I don't have any control over the mainstream elements.
None of us do. We just go over here and sit down with these people and talk.
Bro, but they've been fucking with us forever, bro. Dude, they're literally saying that what I did with Chase was my idea, bro. That was not my idea. You know what? So when I see stuff like Ryan Upchurch don't commit to country music, and then the dude interviewing you is laughing, bro. Could you imagine if an interviewer laughed at one of my buddies for being a rap dude? No, dog. I'm a country dude that does rap that sounds country. So when this guy right afterwards would be like, I'd be like, what the fuck are you laughing at? So how you gonna shit on Jelly Roll's whole rap catalog that he's had the whole time? I'm not letting this nigga laugh about that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is
Well, you know that because, but let me add one more thing. And you know this because, bro, who came to you and said, yo, Bravo's talking shit?
for sure.
Me, dude. Who told you I'm gonna go?
talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, but
We'll talk about that.
he said some other shit about somebody else in the family that we were talking about. I said, bro, if you ain't gonna do it, when I see Bravo, I'm gonna push Bravo for Jimmy. Okay? This dude is laughing at my catalog. Fuck that, dude. We're on some 615 shit right here.
This is what me and Adam were talking about earlier. Because you see half of everything and you don't like open up to have conversations with us, you don't know the context of that. This me and Struggle talking about this. When you meet Evan Paul, and you're gonna laugh. He laughed because Evan Paul is a rap guy. Evan Paul just ended up in the country music business. When he was interviewing me, bro, he had on an Outcast shirt, joggers, Jordans, and a flat brimmed hat like it was 97. He's a hip hop dude. So I'm like, my dude, we had just, you know, funny right now. I said he's a rap guy in that interview. It was the night after we talked about Bunnie. You know what I said? Hey man, we should do a country song. You know what Ryan sent me on the phone? He said, man, I'm in the rap mode right now. I'm going to show everybody I'm the best rapper right now. That was the conversation we had that night. You want to tell my dude, like, yo, my dude's a rapper. I don't know if my dude will ever die when you come over here and play this establishment. This is what I'm saying. It's all a contextual thing. I would never. Right, not only do I not let people laugh at you, bro, there's a video on the internet right now. When you look at Nicole Arbor in the face with her camera phone.
That charity event?
I see your camera. At a charity event.
Yeah,
So when I see your camera, bitch, I don't care. You got a problem, my boy, you gotta go.
Yeah, but
So why would that same dude then turn around? These are all, this could have been a conversation. We need to have 10 more conversations. I just turned down $50,000 from Tyler Ford. I didn't know why. You know why? Because I can't get a
That's
hold
why
of
I've been reaching out to you all week, because he didn't want to turn down the money.
I'm beefing with Alvin because of it. I don't care with Tyler Ford because you're beefing with Tyler Ford, nigga.
I'm not beefing with Tyler.
Well, that's what somebody told me, but I can't get you on the phone to tell me otherwise. And they send me a video, and you're on the video like, oh, by the way, Tyler Ford, fuck you too. For a song with Diesel Gang, all of my video trying to get a song with you. So I see that, I'm like, oh, it's fuck Tyler Ford.
No. See, that's the thing.
That's what we're trying. That's why
We've been trying to get hold of you about shit like that.
People try to say shit like that. That's when we retreat. Here's what happened. Tyler Ford's fat ass fucking hits me. He's like, hey, I think we should do something. I said, okay, we'll come down here and let's do that. And then I see him with Dieselgang. I said, bro, that was a stupid ass move. It wasn't fuck telling forward. It was like, bro, you made a stupid ass move.
But you gotta know, in my spirit, all I see is headlines and people sending me videos saying, Upchurch had a problem with Tyler Farr. They call the lady and immediately go, hey man, I know I've already cleared the record, but I can't do the video.
Yeah, but that's
Then Aldine called me, because Aldine's artist. I'm like, hey man, until he resolves whatever this thing is in church. And then meanwhile, you know what hurts my feelings about this church? Because I'm in my feelings too. I'm in my feelings because when I'm doing all this, I can't even get you on the phone to clear it. I'm like, I'm having to get three-way calls to Adam about the Bobby shit. I've had struggles since Trump Hooker was in.
That's it. 45.
Struggle is like a stalker. You sure that's right there, bro? We look like we were trying to chase you. And it's sad. I've told Struggle, I'm like, every day, I'm like, bro, please get church. I don't care. It's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money from a kid. And I'm like, I'm going to turn this bread down. I just need church to be like, yeah, man, fuck that dude. That's all I need. I knew you felt like shit. I don't take, but bro, I would never, it's the reason I never did another feature with Hoosier after I found out Jordan like
But Jelly, y'all know you guys can always call me.
I don't have your number, I would.
But you can call me.
And this is Bob Young talking to Deardorff. I thought me and Deardorff were closer than we were. I found out today where we stand. I feel lucky. And I respect who you are. But if this would have been a reverse, then they know how much I love it.
bro.
So if somebody would have came in reverse and somebody was like, yo, Upchurch is trying to pull up on you right now. All my dudes would be like, shit, come pick me up. I'll take you to Jelly's house right now. Bro, they know. Bro, Real would have 100%. Cheesy would have 100%. My dudes love you, bro. They know I love you. I never presented any other way, publicly or privately. Right? Anything that you got in your head that thinks he had anything but complete, utter respect, loyalty, and love for you is completely wrong, bro. And we're always one conversation away from filling that out.
Your stories insinuating I'm a clown, bro.
See, they're trying to go off topic, and I'm not letting them.
The insight on
Well, what story is it?
the story that Bunnie posted.
Not on Instagram. When did this get posted?
Bro,
I
yeah.
don't want to say that.
I think
Yeah,
Bunnie has not talked, right?
Bunnie loves the fuck out of me.
Bro, I think
it was the day after me, you, and Ryan talked.
No, she was talking about FJ, bro. But listen, we got real smoke with FJ. It's not gonna pull up and talk shit. I'm gonna shoot everything I see about that guy. I'm gonna read that out. Fuck him. It's mama with daddy.
But the thing is look,
She was calling that dude a clown, like clown. See how that worked out for you? But she was on speakerphone when y'all talking. So FJ the next day, all on the internet, not knowing y'all talking to me. Until Adam shut him down with that shit. So Bunnie's like, look at this fucking clown still thinking he's doing gonna help him.
but look, okay, so you say you see the headline stuff, right?
I didn't see it until today.
Well, see, but no, you say, hey, when I see the headlines and stuff, okay, well, when I see the headlines and
I'm
stuff,
trying to call you, but whatever reason, so we can squash it over because we love you. Because you know I kill anything moving.
I understand that, but the guys got to understand, we're talking about the internet. Do you know that I didn't even know about the clip until people started sending it over and
First
over?
of all, I don't think
And they're asking me the question. They're asking, yo, what the fuck? Why would Jelly say that? Nigga, I don't fucking know. But when that's up there on a channel that is respected called Taste of Country, and the title is Jelly Roll, why won't Upchurch commit to country? Dude, that is straying people away from, bro, Upchurch don't do country music, Upchurch ain't country. That's when you get the fan base asking me a question. And now if you go to watch the video I made, it was really nothing even against you at all. I even said who it was against. I said, yo, Taste of Country every time I said something. And in the beginning, I say, I don't know what this means. I got 60 motherfuckers that are diehard fans about every piece of music I put out, being like, yo, why is General doing this? I don't know, bro. I don't know. So I make a video saying, I don't know. The title does look weird, just like this channel's past titles have looked weird about me. And I haven't said anything. I've just been looking like what is going on. And then, on top of this, you got to think, bro, dude, there's stuff on the internet that I've already said. Yo, why is Morgan Wong calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey, what's up, faggot? You fucking faggot. And then I got to block his number, and then he called from another number. And then I see you hanging out with these people that for real don't like me. And it's out there that they don't like me. So what am I supposed to
they
do?
like you, bro. They just think you don't like them. You know what the thing about Nashville that you don't get around home that is hopeful. The city fucking loves you, bro. Not Nashville. I'm not talking about like us. We've always loved you, Richard, from here. So we're gonna ride with you, period. But like music, like Evan Paul likes you, bro. That's the dude who takes the country. I can email that dude feelings right now and go, yo, Church wants to come in and discuss why he doesn't, like, here's my thing about that interview, right? If that would have happened in reverse, this is how I would have looked at it. This is how I would have responded to that. Hey, y'all, first of all, I don't know what the fuck Jelly talking about, or if that's the full clip of what's going on, but that's my dude. I'm going to call him about that in a minute. But I got to check these other people while I'm here. And first, fuck the music world. Fuck the establishment. Fuck country radio. Fuck all that shit. Jelly, I'm proud of you for what you're doing. Fuck these dudes. Don't let them play with this. There was just ways that I feel like the way I treat our friendship, if I could just get you to sign in the same way with us, you would never have to, you should never worry about where I stand with you. And you should never have to sit in a place where I'm not, and I know everybody but Robert and your direct family, and most of them have too, have fucked you over. I get that. But we don't really actually need anything from you. We just love you, bro. I've never called you for money. I've never called you for anything. I only call you to tell you how proud I am of you and to push this culture forward. You know that in your heart, dog. We're not here to take this as, in fact, if we want to go far, we should go together. That's how the game works. I have a picture of us four in my studio now, framed.
All right. I understand that and I respect that. But we gotta stop this fucking, these fake ass fucking titles.
Well,
I mean, bro, look up the definition of commitment.
And then, well, and then I think also too, where he's coming from is that he's saying, you're saying all these people fuck with them, the city fucks with them, but they don't even call him to do interviews and get him.
Aberdeen, rooftop, Morgan Wallen, what happened? Yo, this motherfucker talking about, we want to be cool. No, y'all, bro. I was up there. Morgan didn't know where I was. I was walking around fucking home, music on Broadway one night. You was with me. Morgan's texting me. What's up, bro? What are you doing? Da, 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 da. Oh, nothing, dude. I'm in Alabama. Oh, bro, me too. Okay. What's up? Oh, I'll be out there in a minute. Okay. Well, I got all these motherfuckers surrounding me out on the porch, out on the deck, and coming up to me and shit. And I wanted to go give Morgan a beer, but I mean, here you go, no showing hospitality. I can't bring me and big crazy drunk motherfuckers over by his security. That's a risk to his security. A bunch of drunk fucking girls see more than one, and what? They're going to trample everybody and try to get through that. Okay? I said, Chase, go give this to Morgan or whatever, yada, yada, yada. I'm texting him right now. He said he's back there in the green room. Okay. Chase walks over there. No, Morgan, it's not being seen around y'all on this rooftop. Yeah. And Chase come back with the beer and was like, bro, listen, they don't want the beer. They said, fuck you guys standing around me. I said, what do you mean? He's texting me right now, telling me here. Then all this shit pops off. Then what? Then Morgan has me make him a fucking chain for his birthday from Chucky because he's like, man, I really like to have one of the ball chains. I said, you get you one made? He said, yeah. I spend 20-something racks on this fucking chain. And this, I said, hey man, I got your chain. I just leave it in your mailbox or something. He's like, okay. I gave him his address. He said, oh, don't leave it in my mailbox. I said, okay, well, okay. So I'm holding on to it. 2 days later, he's calling me at 2 a.m. I don't know. This don't make sense. He's calling me at 2 a.m. saying, sup, faggot. Dude, I'm laying the fuck down. What are you talking about? So I hang up on him. He keeps calling me over and over, sup, faggot. I'm like, hey man, you're calling the wrong person, faggot. You live here. So I blocked his number again. Then I hear Taylor Phillips. Taylor Phillips ain't a liar, bro. You know Taylor Phillips ain't a liar. He's a real ass motherfucker. He's not been lying. There's no reason. I hate you, bro. But Taylor's fucking hate you. I
know you, but you would look at a person. When I said, when was the last time you sat down in person like me and yourself?
bro. Never. We literally lives 10 minutes away, and I've tried 20 times to
I
resolve
get
it.
you on the ring. That's that easy. But the problem is, when I talk to Morgan about it, I go, what's up? He's like, man, I love church. He's like, I just can't, I need to talk to him. Like, but not in like, people are afraid of him because everything goes to the internet. So dude's like, where can I go with you to go see him? That's how he, and I have to be the dude that's always beating the drum for him. I have to be the dude that goes, to be honest with you, I got never even on the phone here.
No, this is behind the scenes. Was I not? This is behind the scenes, bro. He was doing some other shit.
Well, I see it.
Sometime after that, Upchurch called out Jelly Roll, accusing him of shady industry dealings along with going along with the industry and trying to push that agenda.
And you know why that deal doesn't make any fucking sense? No pun intended. Because if they're doing a 70-30 deal with you, and they give you $1 million, why don't you just give them the $1 million back to instantly start making your 30 cents? Instead of them using your 30 cents to pay back the $1 million, you just give them back the $1 million they just gave you. Exactly, because it's written in there that you can't do that kind of shit. So you are not allowed to be smart with your money and give them back the $1 million and instantly start getting your 30 cents. Motherfucker. And people can say whatever they want. They can tell me I'm lying about this or whatever. It don't matter. It literally benefits me zero to pass on this information. I'm already using the information for myself. It obviously worked. No one else has to take my advice. It's just out there in case somebody does want to take it. And internet shit, hey, that shit don't matter. Motherfucker, go to Sherwood Litigations in Nashville, a law firm, and ask them, is Ryan Upchurch good with numbers? They're gonna tell you that motherfucker Brian is a wizard. Because I am, motherfucker. You know what? Most of these motherfuckers gonna tell you this. They're gonna say, oh, money is money. It all moves the same. No, it don't. No, it don't. Money has a personality. It's based on who the fuck's holding it. That is the art of the deal. It wouldn't be art if it was just money. It's art because of who's fucking holding it and what they plan on doing with it. Because when you're talking the music industry, what do I plan on doing with these younger artists' money that I mess with? Nothing. It ain't mine. It's theirs. I just teach them how to make it. And they can ask me questions on how to save it or what they should do with it. But otherwise, I'm just showing them the way around this whole 70-30, $1 million, 30 cents deal they got going on. You know what my deal is? 100 to 0. Because I make 100% of what I do and I fucking give 0 away. That's why none of these motherfuckers' weird ass internet stories make any sense. And everyone asks me like, yo, why are they saying this about you? Well, you wouldn't be asking me why if what they were saying was even a little bit true. You'd be saying, yeah, it's true. But you're asking why? Why? Because I'm the teacher and I'm the one that shows you around them. And if you go back on my story and listen to what Jelly Roll said again, they're doing a 70-30, him get 70, artists get 30. And then the $1 million is to finance the record. First off, a record means one single song. And if you want to take it as a record, like a whole record, still doesn't make sense. It don't cost no damn $1 million to make a record. Okay? It just don't. Trust me. You know how much it cost me to do Hollow Boys? Like $600. And I've made over $1 million off that $600. That's just one of my songs. Yeah. Of course they don't want me around. I'm showing y'all how to make those motherfuckers non-existent. Record labels used to make sense. Do you know when they made sense? When you didn't have access to the whole fucking world. You do. Now it's on your phone. So, why do they serve a purpose? Well, there's a new purpose now. Their new purpose is what I said it would be. They run the internet. They had to move to the internet. If they didn't move to the internet, they would be obsolete. Because everybody would figure out you don't need them. Because what is a record label used for again? Mainly used to be used for promotion. You can do that yourself now on the internet.
Around the same time, Jelly Roll started DMing fans and asking them to take down pictures of Upchurch while throwing shade at Upchurch. Like this, it got crazy, bro.